Okay, hi guys, welcome and welcome. If you are new, this is Yasmin Collects. I am filming in my bathroom on my iPad a la 2014 style to give you guys a very quick update video about one of my most talked about devices, the Nokia 2780. I'm making this video short and sweet, one because I have several different things that are supposed to be going out, but I just haven't had the mental headspace or free time to actually edit them. A lot of these videos are going to be 45 minutes to an hour long. And also, I've been getting a lot of targeted ads and content related to Nokia. More specifically, I just recently saw that they are re-releasing one of their most popular models. I'll put the screenshot here. It starts with a 3, but I forget the name of the model. And I'm just gonna show you guys what the ad looks like. I'm gonna play it on the side box here. Hopefully I don't get copyright claimed for sharing the ad. I think this is a really interesting thing, interesting phenomenon. I'm very eager to see how this changes our current technological landscape, because I think a lot of people, and I think more specifically my generation, I don't know if I'm Gen Z or if I'm Gen X or if I'm a millennial, but I'm 25 years old, if that means anything to you. And I've heard a lot of sentiment from people within this age range that they are just fed up and tired and overwhelmed with social media, overwhelmed with being online all of the time. And honestly, I meet a lot of people in my day because I am in the nightlife industry. I get a lot of questions about my flip phone. Most of the time, the most common thing is, though, people ask me, do you actually use that? Is that real, or is that kind of just like a haha for the aesthetic joke? And my response is always, no, this is real. This is my phone. I have my iPad for like iPhone related things that I need. So if I need maps or something like that, I'll use my iPad. But all in all, when I am out and about in the world, my Nokia 2780 is the phone that I use. That is the way that you can get a hold of me if you know me in real life. I've watched a lot of videos about the Nokia, and I've also made one myself. It was my first YouTube video on this channel, and I think a lot of conversations are centered around trying it for a week as a novelty, or kind of just like having it on the side. And when I made my first video, I had only had that phone for a couple of months. I would say that my opinion of this device is changing rapidly, and it's kind of going down a little bit. It's still a flip phone that I can use and rely upon for the most part. However, you may have seen the community tab post that I made showing you pictures of the phone, because it has literally fallen apart. I think within the first 8 months of having it, I want to say like 1 or 2 months after I made that Nokia video, I got my first crack in the plastic. I will insert pictures here so you guys can see. And I truly still, to this day, do not know how it happened. I have dropped this phone a couple times, and there was maybe 1 or 2 times where I dropped it and for some reason like it opened up on its own and landed like keyboard and screen face down, opened up, but luckily nothing happened at that time. But I have noticed that the plastic is getting quite brittle. I also have a case on my Nokia, and not only do I have a case, but I custom rhinestoned it, so there's kind of like an added layer of protection there, and it doesn't seem to be making much of a difference. The plastic is literally degrading in front of my very eyes. I'll insert another picture of the most recent damage I've accrued to this phone. Now, in the phone's defense, I don't truly know how this happened. I was doing a drag show, I was performing, I left my phone backstage, it was sitting on a table next to my suitcase, and I came back and the phone was really cracked and damaged, and you guys can see it in the picture. Now, I don't know if someone was messing with it and they dropped it and just didn't tell me, or if I hit it when I was getting ready with my suitcase. I truly don't know what happened, but I do know that Nokias have a reputation for being bricks, or at least they did, and they have a reputation for being indestructible, and I think they might be riding that coattail a little bit. They might be riding that branding a little bit, because I am telling you, this phone is so lightweight, which I didn't have a problem with. If you watch my original video, I call this out and say it's not currently a problem. Well, it's a problem for me now because the crack that has accrued is so big and so deep you can actually see the circuit board underneath, and I have to pop it back in every single time I flip it open and closed. I haven't tried to glue it yet, but I really don't want to even have to do that. I purchased it with the intent to have something long term that I can just set and forget. And I'm gonna be annoying and complain about this, but honestly, my bad for assuming we could do that, because in this world, we are all about the glitz and the glamour. I mean, look at me. Look at what I'm wearing and how I present myself on social media. We are all very invested and interested in making things look as glossy and as beautiful as we possibly can online. But when it comes to being in person, some products, some things just can't talk the talk. Seeing this particular ad and seeing them marketing that they're putting one of their newer models out, at first I was really excited, and then I was like, wait a minute, my current Nokia is falling apart and is built like crap. And I'm probably gonna have to look for a new device. And at first I was going to look at more Nokias, but now I'm thinking, and I am also a little bit biased because I've worked in product marketing and I've heard a lot of conversations behind the scenes on how to market things to people and how to get people to want to buy things. And retro is just such a popular phrase right now. It's kind of like this weird amalgamation where we have like old Nintendo 64 consoles that are actually just like crappy modern consoles that are like slapped together so you can play retro games, and just like there's so much I could talk about, but this is supposed to be a quick video. The point that I'm trying to make here is that if you are scouring the internet for a flip phone, you want to hear about people's real experiences with using it, because I use this thing every day. It is on my person. Okay, my iPad died while I was mid-record, and I'm telling myself that I'm gonna do a voiceover, but if I tell myself that, this video is not gonna get edited and posted. So my final piece with this, when I purchase something, I expect it to last me longer than a year. I expect it to last me at least 3, 4, 5 years. And unfortunately, in the world that we currently live in, that is not the standard that is being set. Things are produced like garbage, and I'm supposed to just buy a new flip phone every year apparently, and that is not something that I was interested in doing. And I just find it very frustrating and gross, because it's like, here's this enticing product, oh, but actually it's garbage when you get it in real life. And you know, with my Nokia, it fooled me for a while. It did a good job at making me think that this was like the old school brick Nokia, but unfortunately that facade has died out, and I want you guys to be aware of it, because I know a lot of you guys do listen to what I have to say, which is crazy. Find someone smarter, because I'm just a person that likes to talk a lot. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a great day, great weekend, whenever the heck I get this uploaded on the channel. And yeah, I love you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and I'll talk to you later.